Who's this little creature? This is Gus. He's my little ham, and he loves nuts. Look at that. He just shoves them right in his little pile. He's just like a handful of like a little gumdrop. He comes right out because he knows I have treats for him. A nice cracker that he's gonna try to eat. I'll tell you a little bit about Gus. I actually adopted him from a family that wasn't able to keep him anymore, and due to allergies. He came home with us, and he's been with us probably just about a year now. These hamsters, called the Syrian hamsters, they're actually also called like a teddy bear hamster. He's long-haired, so he does need to be brushed sometimes. I usually use like a little bit of a Barbie brush or a little cat slicker. It works well. And oh, look at him. He loves his treats. So what I did is actually I took a guinea pig cage, which is much larger. Look at him. Much larger than what would be normally sold for a hamster, and I converted it for him, so he would have a much larger space to live in. I used a special chicken wire, and I connected it to the inside of the guinea pig cage so he can't get out, but he has a much larger space. Most people don't realize that these small critters actually need a lot more living space than what is suggested at the pet stores. They usually sell cages that are much too small for these little guys. These guys need at least 8 to 10 inches of bedding. Naturally, they like to burrow. And actually, a lot of the hamster cages that are sold and they have cute little things that they can climb up into and things like that. But that's really naturally not what they do. They're more like burrowing animals. A good amount of floor space is more important, and a large wheel. So the wheels that are made with wire, like the wire footing wheels, are really bad for them, because if you look at their little toes here, their little toes can be caught in the wires. Really can be dangerous. You're better off getting a large plastic wheel that is safer, and making sure that there's lots of bedding. These little guys can be excellent pets. They can be a great addition to your pet family if you have dogs and cats, but they can also be a great pet on their own. If you live in an apartment and you're not able to have a dog or a cat, a lot of people think, well, I can't have a dog or a cat in my apartment, so I can't have a pet. But that's not true. As long as your landlord would allow a hamster, they can be wonderful pets, and he's quite sweet and he's fun. We take him out very often, let him run around a little bit, and give him lots of treats and things. He's a good guy. Here, I have one more little nut he can have. But he's good, isn't he cute? He's a little dumpling. I love him a lot. But he's getting a little antsy, so I'm gonna go put him back in his cage. He's actually normally sleeping right now, but I went in my room, I was making some noise. He woke up and came out. But normally at this time of the day, which is about 3 o'clock, he's normally sleeping. They sleep during the day and they're up at night. That's my little Gus. Like I said, he was adopted from a family that couldn't keep him. I'm big into adoption of animals. I'm not big into supporting the rodent mills or puppy mills. I adopt all my animals. Anyway, there he is. So adorable. And he doesn't mind me kissing him.